All right, what is going on, everyone? It is DylanLasagna here. Hello, everyone, and welcome to another video here on this channel that sometimes seem to forget nowadays. But anyway, I wanted to do this specific video because there's been rumors floating around that two particular games that I've been clamoring for like a remaster or a port or anything to come to, well, the Nintendo Switch. And it seems like it could be happening. Maybe. I don't know. It might happen, it might not happen, but again, these are all just rumors and speculation. So as you can tell by the title of this video, well, Grand Theft Auto 3, Grand Theft Auto Vice City, and Grand Theft Auto San Andreas might be coming to the Nintendo Switch. Yes, I said that right. Those three games, the trilogy remastered, could be coming to the Nintendo Switch. And again, these are just rumors, speculation, all that stuff. But for now, let's talk about it. So this was actually reported on Thursday. So a couple of days ago, August 12th. So it's actually been a while now. So this is probably, actually it is late out of date news. But I couldn't get to talk about it because one, I was on a family trip, and two, before I left for my family trip, I tried to record it, but my fucking boom mic kept having audio issues with the wiring and stuff, so I don't know why. It wouldn't get the audio working for whatever reason, but anyway, I can't put words together today. So anyway, let's take a look at this source from Kotaku provided via Nintendo Everything, because they have a condensed version of it, because I don't have time to read Kotaku's, article. So anyway, this article from Nintendo Everything, that's pretty much a condensed version of the Kotaku original source material, says the following, and I quote, Switch has yet to receive any sort of GTA game based on a new report from Kotaku, which was originally written by Zach Zwien. Sorry if I mispronounced that. That may change before the end of the year. This site is reporting that GTA 3, Vice City, and San Andreas are all bound for the Nintendo Switch, and it is also bound for the PS5, for Series X and Xbox One, PC, and mobile. And they also noted that for PC and mobile and Google Stadia, by the way, they might not be coming till next year. So they're focusing on the major consoles, rumor-wise. So PlayStation, Xbox, and Nintendo. So the full set will apparently release this fall as remasters. So here's some additional information from this report. All these three games are being remastered using Unreal Engine. So I think when it came to the original GTA games, they were using renderware, which, according to a video I saw, is no longer in existence. They used a game engine called Rage now for GTA 5, and I don't know how they're going to do it here, but Unreal Engine is used in games like SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated. It's used in a lot of games too for the Nintendo Switch too, so I think it should work fine here for GTA. Especially if it's going to be on a platform like the Switch where it's not really powerful, but it could certainly run games like the older GTAs. So a mix of new and old graphics, we'll see how that works. But it could certainly use like a good visual graphical enhancement there. One source who claims to have a snippet of the games in action said that the visuals reminded them of a heavily modded version of a classic GTA title. So if you see like all those mods, like graphics mods of GTA using, I don't know, like various graphics mods, I can't think of it, but they're pretty impressive. Obviously, we're not gonna get those impressive ones on the Nintendo Switch, but hopefully it'll look good. Updated user interface, but will retain the same classic style. I forgot what the interface was. Is that related to HUD or something? I don't know. Trying to stay true to the PS2 era GTA games as much as possible. Hopefully, thank you. It stays that way. Rockstar Dundee, who was previously Ruffian Games, and they've worked on Crackdown 2, Crackdown 3, and assisted with the development of Halo: The Master Chief Collection, are leading the development. Okay, we'll see how that goes. Plans around the GTA remasters have shifted due to the COVID pandemic and may continue to do so before an announcement is made. Hence why they haven't said anything yet. And that's why it's all just been rumors and speculation. But this is the biggest one, clearly, to date. The biggest speculation article to date. Remastered Trilogy was scheduled to be released earlier this year. So again, which the point I just made about how all these rumors and speculation were just such, but this could be a big thing, or this could not be a big thing. Now it's due for a late or early November launch, so they better say something about this. Rockstar should really say something about this, if it's going to launch in late October or early November. All 3 games are to release in one collected package that may be only sold digitally. I'll get to that in a second. Rockstar has plans to develop new ports of games like Red Dead Redemption, but the future of those remastered games depend on how well these initial re-releases sell, and many other studios across Rockstar's vast network of teams are pitching in. So there is the article from the Nintendo Everything, the condensed version of the Kotaku article, that is here by Zach Zowisin. Sorry if I mispronounced that, but yeah, that is pretty much how it is there. So what are my thoughts on this particular GTA remastered rumor? Well, it's pretty much everything what I've been saying for the last 3 years now about a Grand Theft Auto game on the Nintendo Switch. Well, it should happen. It needs to happen because, well, GTA 3 on the go with the Nintendo Switch, it'll sell. It'll sell. I don't know, I can't give you a number, but it will sell like hotcakes. People want to play this game where they are, whether they're on the bed, on the toilet, taking a big ass shit, or in the car, or walking down the sidewalk. GTA on the Nintendo Switch, whether it's Grand Theft Auto 5 or the Trilogy Remastered, they will sell like hotcakes. People want to play, especially San Andreas, on the go. These games, the Trilogy, are cult classics. These are games that either people want to experience again, or they want to experience for the first time, because these are games that defined a generation. Especially Vice City. I mean, as much as I don't like the game personally, but it set the tone for what was to come for GTA. And San Andreas too. That game is probably the best GTA of all time. And again, that's just my opinion. But anyway, in regards to what I think about the point made about being released digitally, that possibility, I think that's a mistake. I think that is a mistake. And that is because, again, with the point of this could be a big time million seller, especially sold physically. Now, if they don't botch it and do a, let's say, a download requirement, I don't know if you could see that. Let me focus it on my camera here. There, a download requirement, as you can see with Tony Hawk. As long as they don't do that, they have it like Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy, or have a download code so you can get Vice City and San Andreas. They should be good to go. They can't cheap out on these games. If this is even a thing, they shouldn't be cheaping out on these remasters. It'd be stupid if they did. It'd be really stupid if they did. This would sell like gangbusters. I obviously putting up the wrong thing, but it would really sell like gangbusters. Granted, if they don't cheap out on a Switch cartridge, if they don't cheap out on like download size or anything like that, everything has to be all in one package. No downloads, nothing like that. Everything has to be on the disc, on a cartridge, what have you. Now, as for what I like to see in regards to like changes or whatnot, graphics are nice and all, but it's all about the gameplay. It is all about the gameplay. Now, especially with Grand Theft Auto 3, it needs a lot of work. That game, it needs a lot of work because I like the game. I really like the game. I really like GTA 3 and all. But let's be honest with you. Let's be honest. The the controls are really really funky. They are just a chore to play. They're just a chore to play the game with its like current setup. Now that doesn't mean like I don't hate the game. Again, I don't hate the game, but it can use an updated like camera system, like it introduced in San Andreas. It can use more relaxed vehicle controls, and it just needs more like, I don't know, I'd say relaxation on the control scheme, because everything feels stiff when you play GTA 3, whether you're driving or you're on foot, or whether you're trying to use the camera to like aim or like look around. It just feels sticky. It just feels like hard or whatever. And I don't really have much to say about Vice City other than like, well, they really need to like ease up on the vehicle maneuvering, because that was one of the biggest turnoffs I had with Vice City. Is just like, yeah, it's not good. It's not good with Vice City. I would like to see if they wanted to, some first person mode in all three of these games. Sure, they were borderline on remaster and remake, but that would be an awesome addition. That would be an awesome addition to add in these games. Now, obviously, it probably won't happen if these are official. But it would be nice. It would be nice to have. It would be like a cool new way to play these games, and it'd be interesting if they add any cut content. I hope they don't cut anything, because everyone's soft as fuck in 2021, and there was some crazy shit in these games. But yeah, I hope they don't cut anything, and I wonder if they'll add any cut content, but we'll see. We'll see what happens with that. And I think that's pretty much all I could say about this possibility of the GTA Remastered Trilogy, and I hope it happens. And there's one more thing. I really, really hope they also do Liberty City stories and Vice City stories. Like, they should have that as an add-on. Like, I know it's not listed in the report, but I really hope it's an add-on or another double pack or whatnot. But the stories games, more so Vice City stories were pretty good games. Like, I don't know why those games don't get talked as much. Maybe because it was just like nearing the end of the 3D era, and they were already moving on to GTA 4. But those games, for like PSP style games, they were good. They were really good, and I'd really like to see those games, packaged as add-ons, included in these remasters. It would really justify the game, this collection of the 3D trilogy remasters being $60 if they're gonna price it correctly, because gaming companies that do like collection of remasters, tend to overprice it at $60. I'm looking at the Super Mario 3D All-Stars trilogy, but if they're gonna do it like the trilogy remastered, but they're also gonna have Liberty City stories and Vice City stories, so they're pretty much having the complete 3D era collection all in one for $60. That is a fair price point. Now, if they're gonna have just the OG 3, then $40 probably the way to go. That would probably be the way to go to do it. I mean, 3 games for 40 or 3 games for 30. I don't know. I don't know how to run Rockstar, but I mean that'd be the most ideal way to go at it. But yeah, overall, just my thoughts on these rumors, these reports. Again, believe in what you see, and hopefully, I just hope that we get a GTA game, specifically these 3 GTA games on the Nintendo Switch, And maybe we get a GTA 5 on the Nintendo Switch, since they're doing online separately now, come November. But I more so specifically want San Andreas on the Nintendo Switch, and hopefully it comes to reality. We'll find out if it does or not in the next couple weeks, months, or maybe not at all. We'll see. But anyway, those are just my thoughts on this rumor from Kotaku. And what do you guys think about the possibility of GTA the Trilogy Remastered coming to the Nintendo Switch? And do you think it's real? Do you think it's not real? Let me know. Let me know what you guys think. I don't know if it's real. I don't want to believe it's real because obviously I'm trying to keep my expectations in check. I just want these 3 GTA games on the Nintendo Switch, whether it's real or not. I'll just wait until it's official. That's all I can say about that. I have to be optimistic, but I have to stay realistic too. That's my motto. But anyway, let me know what you guys think about these remasters, and I'd like to hear what you think. But anyway, that's it for this video here on DylanLasagna. I am DylanLasagna, and always be delicious. And I'll see you all whenever I make another video. Anyway, take care, and I'll see you all in the next one.